Yes, welcome back to the South Australian Sports Show. Well, we talked about it last week in the Women's Southern Footy League. Flagstaff Hill are the team to beat.
I'm devastated.
We'll come to your team, Cove, in a minute. Riley, Kelsey and Carli being good enough to join us in the studio. How are you, ladies?
Good,
thanks.
All right, straight into the grand final, so you get a couple of weeks off, well, a week off, and then you get to watch the teams that are battling out to play at home at Flagstaff Hill. So it's all pretty nice for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah, nice way in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What did you make of last weekend's game? Low scoring, well, good scoring for you, low for the opposition, so we can say you're a great defensive team.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what are you expecting? Who are you expecting to win this week? Who's going to win?
Oh, it's going to be a really good game to watch. We have our preference of who we want to play, but I reckon it could go either way. It's just who shows up on the day.
What's your year been like? Have you dominated the year, you guys, or have you snuck up on them and yeah? I mean, what? Okay, what's your record like against, say, one of these finalists? What's your
Ranella
record
or Christie's Beach?
We lost our first 2 games of the year against both Ranella and Christie's, and we've won every game since then. So we've beaten them once and we've lost them once.
So what about Cove? Cove were a chance to have a three-peat this year. They got knocked out on the weekend.
Yeah.
Were you concerned if you had to play against Cove?
Not as badly, I don't think, compared to Christie's and Ranella. Christie's have definitely had the benchmark all year for us.
They were undefeated all year, so I think that they were the ones to beat, and we managed to do it. So.
Okay. You talked about you've got a preference. Do you all have a preference? Is it the same preference for who you play against?
I think it's the same
I
preference.
think, yeah.
Are you going to tell us who the preference is, or you don't want to say that?
They told me off air.
Baz, do you know who the preference is?
But I'm not going to tell you. Tell me about your background. I need to know your background, because you haven't played footy since you were 5. You would have grown up playing other sports. What got you into Australian rules footy? Because it really has grown. We know that, and everyone's come from somewhere. So
I came from basketball. Well, I've done a lot of sport, but basketball's the main one. And I've always loved footy. Like, my dad coached my little brother growing up, and I was always jealous that I couldn't go out there and play. So when my friend said, come and play for Flaggies, I was like, I'm down, like, let's go. And I wish I did it sooner, really. It's the best decision I've ever made.
And now you're a vice captain.
Yeah.
Only one of 2 vice captains.
Yes.
Because you're a vice captain as well. Where'd you come from?
Yes. I played netball my whole life, and then in high school I played volleyball. And in year 12 at school, they decided to open a women's team at my school, and I was like, oh, I really want to play, but I was playing all these other sports and couldn't balance it all with school and everything as well. So then last year I was like, you know what, I'm going to play footy, because my brother's always played, my cousins have played, my whole family, and I've always loved footy and just kicking the ball. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to play. And then, so I decided to go out to one of the flaggy tryouts last year, and just played last year and then this year, and love it. Absolutely love it. Best decision as well to play footy.
Yeah, and the captain?
I'm a Flaggy family, so my brothers have played there since they were under 8s. So as soon as there was a women's team, I jumped at the opportunity to get it going. But yeah, same to the other girls. I came from netball, basketball, other sports.
Well, I could understand why you give up netball, but I can't understand why you give up basketball to play footy. This makes no sense to me at all. But
it has surprised a lot of people, hasn't it? It's quite seriously though, mate. It's surprised a lot of people just how many girls
are playing footy.
Have jumped from a particular sport to Aussie rules.
Yep.
It surprised me going around Happy Valley Oval there one day, and I thought, oh, there's a big crowd here. There's a game on.
Yep.
And I thought, well, that's terrific. But it was a girls' game.
Yep.
It was a women's footy match. So the crowd was even there. So and the support for you girls is there as well.
Yeah.
So I think it's great. Do you follow AFL? Did you always follow AFL? Can we ask who you supported?
Yeah, I'm a Adelaide Crows girl.
Who was that?
Adelaide Crows.
Oh yeah.
Adelaide Crows.
Collingwood.
Collingwood, yeah, that's fine. No, that's fine. We don't mind Bogans.
Love the Post.
And?
Yeah, Adelaide Crows, yeah.
Oh, right, a couple of Adelaide Crows and Collingwood. Well, what a poor life you lead.
Hey, a couple of weeks ago, I went out and watched my partner's daughter playing footy at school, and I went out thinking, I'm really not going to enjoy this. And it was one of the best moments I've had for a while at sport. Just watching all the girls, they just loved playing. It wasn't high scoring, it wasn't great skill, but the passion that they played with and the love of the game was unbelievable. You find that at your level? I mean, you're fierce at your tackling, everything's competitive, but most of the players are playing with a smile on their face.
Yeah.
Did you find that?
Yeah. It's just fun to play something different and be able to go hard and be more out there, and it's just, it's so much more enjoyable, I find, than netball, and it's a good fitness, and it's just so much fun. And I think because we haven't had the opportunity when we were younger, now that we've got the opportunity, we're like, jumping at it to get it and
put everything
go.
in it.
All right, what do you expect to change in the next 10, 12 days for you guys leading into the grand final? Anything?
We have a few team bonding events, like pasta nights and just getting together, and we're just trying to get our group together, train hard and get ready for that grand final. So
you're not subscribing to the, we're into the finals, we want to keep everything the same. You're actually embracing it and bringing a little bit more to it.
Yeah. You got to with finals footy. You got to bring a bit more. And
step up.
Yeah. Getting any advice from the boys? Because I wouldn't take too much from you, but...
Well, they've won 4 in
No,
a
we're
row.
all right. They had a 7-point loss.
I might take some advice from them.
Will you watch this as a team? Will you go as a group to watch this game on the weekend?
We're trying to get...
The coach asked you to do that?
Yeah, we're all going
Who's your
out
coach? Can I ask you that?
Andrew Brockhurst.
Okay, so you'll go down as a team, sit down there and watch and talk about the... Yeah, okay.
We've got our
That's the way to
under-17s
go.
playing as well in front of us.
Yep, it'll be an interesting... I think it's going to be an interesting battle for you guys. You seem pretty confident, you seem pretty relaxed, just sitting here going, it's not too much to worry about, just go and have a bit of fun.
Yeah. Whichever team we play, we will handle what we need to.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Okay. Well, we really appreciate you girls coming in. Good luck on Sunday. It'll be good luck watching it. Won't make any bearing. And whoever you want to get through, I hope it's the team that you want to get through. Big weekend coming up for the Women's Footy League, Southern Footy League. Grand final decided the following weekend. Stay with us. Still a bit more to come.